Yeah. The industry. Ine Teilya type. The Kopala Pastor. Ine Teilya type. Ushaba ekanga Madagascar. Ine Teilya type. Listen. Ine Teilya type. Feel me. Iya kumwena mwama yo. Kusonta sonta ne minwa wene.
Hey yo, what's up? This is Prophet Malachi Ng, the Kopala Pastor. Ushaba ekanga Madagascar. So I'm excited about this song, Ine Teilya type. You know, I got inspired to write this song because of I'm a prophet of God, and then my way of doing ministry, the way I do things is quite unique, and because of that uniqueness, some people don't understand how can a prophet be like this, because they expect a prophet to dress a particular way, to mingle with people that are known, like, oh, these are people you should be found with. But I'm a kind of pastor and a prophet who is just out there to help people in many different places and areas. So that is more so what inspired me to write this song. I just wanted to tell people I'm not that type. Prophets are swindling people money. I work for my money. I'm not that type. In a type. Giving fake prophecies so that people can give you money. In a type. We are here to save souls. We left everything just to save God. So I'm gonna just tell you, run through some lyrics and tell you what I meant.
Looking at my schedule, one of the best ever. I'm feeling like a soldier. Crossing me, see, I told you.
So, feeling like a soldier. Crossing me, see, I told you. I'm really just talking about me having a positive attitude, you know, also being a trained person, because every soldier is called a soldier because they've run through some strong and hard training. So I am feeling like that. I feel like I'm trained enough, and that's the attitude.
God's favor, cause my destiny needs his favor. A black favor, Isaiah 45.
So when I'm talking about God's favor, a black favor doesn't mean a wicked favor. It means Isaiah 45 talks about God blessing you with hidden treasures, with wealth that is hidden, and the Bible calls it actually dark. It calls it dark blessings. So that's literally what I'm talking about in the song. I'm just saying, you know what, my destiny needs that dark blessing, the hidden blessing of God, because you don't find those blessings on the surface. You find them deep, and you know it's a very big topic altogether.
Kutalala na banga Josaka kutuwa mutu enga dega. Kucholeka pamula basanga shimumbinshi tambikanga bega.
Kutalala na banga Josaka kutuwa mutu enga dega. Kucholeka pamula basanga shimumbinshi tambikanga bega. So there is something on the copper belt we call Josaka. You know, when you are growing up, it is something that you use a sack, put it contain, and then you're able to put water on that, and then when you put water in the container, you put it under a cool shade of a tree. It is able to cool the water, you know. So people in this world, when somebody is dope, is cool, they say, ah man, I'm cool. So I was just trying to say, I'm just as cool as a Josaka. Ukutalana na banga Josaka, ukutuwa mutuenga dega, meaning I'm sharp in the head, just like a dagger. Remember, I just talked about a soldier. A soldier is a person that uses a dagger. So I'm as intelligent, because I've got the mind of Christ. As intelligent, as sharp as the dagger. Really. Yeah. So when I was talking about kucholeka pamula basanga shimumbinshi tambikanga bega ala nalipalwa nebo it is turu Victor Kachaka dakta na bana yo muno kesho kuipshana zikta kataka. I was trying to say there is a man called Victor Kachaka. I think he's late now, and he did a song called It Is True. So I am blessed, it is true, just like Victor Kachaka. And Dr. Navanayo, like, I'm so updated. The information I have, even Zikta, that is so specialized at handling information of the nation, if you ask them about the information I have, they would equally be having troubles just to accept that information. So that's what I really meant about that line.
na zik takataka ndili chipendelo mbali kile chengelo alenja taka shima pepo twale chulila pamwa pano mbalenja taka.
So ndili chipendelo mbali kile chengelo alenja taka shima pepo twale chulila pamwa pano mbalenja taka. So ichipendelo, like that bottle top, it's not the name. Akapendo, that's not the name of that thing. That thing comes from way back in school when teachers they used to give kids those bottle tops to help them in counting. So they said akakapendelo, it is something that helps you count, but that's not the name of that thing. That thing is a bottle top. Muchivemba walandati inkupiko ya musukupala nangu inkupiko ya musukupala. That's what they say. So that is actually a lead. It's a bottle top. It is, the name is not akapendelo. It is meant to count. So I was literally trying to say, I am somebody that you use to measure. If you are talking about rappers, you must use me as a measure. for those rappers, if you're talking about prophets that are really genuine, I am the measure to that. Why? Because I have Christ in me. And then when I was talking about alenja taka, shima pepo twale chulila pamwa pano mbalenja taka, it's really what I went through. A lot of 2020 and most of this year was more about betrayal for me. I got betrayed by people I started ministry with. They instead of, I thought they would understand me better, but they turned against me and began to shed more, began to shed bad light on me and stuff like that. So I just said, you know what, instead of understanding me, but hey,
kabadise shok ponye ntambo nga zesko tingwa chino chaka kuliselwa kono kusena minwa panomba chino chaka.
So by the shok ponye ntambo Zesco atingwe chino chaka. You know, every time Zesco is about to power a house, they drop a cable. It's a line that they drop. So abantu sometimes they work so hard duku ponye ntambo pakati bakuishefe so that you don't go anywhere. But in as much as people try to do that, God has given us the grace. You know, through all that negative energy, I have found myself shining brighter with the best teams and doing great things for God. Yeah.
Umuntu ni mwakabila fe kukuluisha paka kukame, but attitude fwebo very tony poka game.
So umuntu ni mwakabila fe kukuluisha paka kukame, but attitude fwebo very tony poka game. So sometimes human beings are just made in such a way that we fight our own selves. You know, we just don't want to see another person do better. And then, but my attitude is always tall. It's always positive. And I said ni poka game. I meant poka game is very tall. That's how tall my attitude is. Yeah. So pretty much the rest of the song, I began to talk about how you must not put your trust in man, because people will betray you. People sometimes will turn against you. I've had quite a number of people turn against me. And then this is why I really have put my faith in God. And so this is pretty much the song. And in verse 2, I talk mostly about how people want to really judge us. You know, sometimes people just look at you and say, you know, but then Jesus, at some point, there's a woman that was also caught in the act of adultery. And then people come to Jesus and say, and then Jesus Christ was like, okay, fine. Whosoever has not sinned, let them cast the first stone. And then everybody ran away because, come on, everybody's a sinner, which is actually leading us to another song called Rally Kui. Where are those people that are accusing you? And that's pretty much what the song is about. And I'm excited. I want you to go to my YouTube channel. I want you to visit all these social media platforms, get the song, and get blessed by the ministry. Share the video. And this is what it is. God bless you. This is Prophet Malachi Ng, the Kopala Pastor. Ushabaekanga Madagascar. Okay. Shout out. God bless you. I just want to say thanks to my management, BT Africa, and also Alpha Entertainments. We're doing bigger things. Kopala Swag in the building. God on top. God bless. Na missed you quite tambuku on Superstar. So shout out.